my experience has been working on this issue with Jessica, with Mendoza, and with Representative Harris, is that this issue is impacting, when you're talking about 7 million people right now, present tense, in jail, prison, probation, parole, 7 million people, they all have family members. They all have cousins, nieces, nephews, people they went to school with, pastors, et cetera. It's a very, very large number of people who've been caught up in this and who know that what we're doing is wrong. There is not, however, a large number of people who know what to do about it and who do know how fixable some of this stuff is. And Jessica happens to be one of the people who does. I think people will be surprised at the number of organizations on the left and the right that have come together to try to get something done. Can you talk a little bit about the structure of this kind of left-right alliance?
No one group is going to solve this issue. It's such a big issue, and it's such a systemic issue, right? There's many components of this. We can't just let people out of prison and call it a day. There's a reason that people ended up in prison in the first place. We've got to address those systemic issues: mental health, addiction, lack of opportunity, racism. The way we're going to get there is working through these coalitions, right? Take Pennsylvania for an example. We need those legislators to vote yes. And like Jordan said, he's one of a few Democrats up there. There's a lot of Republicans. So you've got to have a lot of different voices. You've got to have a lot of different perspectives. In Pennsylvania, we're lucky. There's a phenomenal coalition there: Justice Action Network, FAM, ACLU, and American Conservative Union working on the same issue. AFP, there's great groups on the grounds. There's also a very important other member of the coalition, or other members of the coalition, and I would actually say these are the most important members, and those are the people with lived experience. When you start seeing the faces of folks, and you start hearing, what happened to them before and after their incarceration, it totally changes that narrative. So I would say that coalitions are the only way that we're going to be able to accomplish any real change.